All right, take a deep breath and really focus for a moment because what I'm about to tell you is huge. The kind of shift that most people won't even notice because they're scrolling through their phones or arguing online. For 70 years, the rule was simple. The United States sat at the center of the financial universe, and the rest of the world just orbited around it. If America sneezed, the globe caught a cold. When Washington borrowed money, investors lined up to hand it over. It was the unspoken law. But today, that law didn't just bend, it broke. If you're watching the numbers right now, you might think your screen is glitching, but it's not. For the first time in modern financial history, the momentum isn't coming from New York or Chicago. It's coming from Toronto. And this isn't luck. This is the result of calm, strategic moves from someone who understands how money flows around the globe. While chaos dominated Washington, a quiet, disciplined force was quietly reshaping the rules of the game. Let me break it down for you. The United States has long been seen as the safest bet in the world. Investors trusted it implicitly. But in the past months, unpredictability, sudden policy changes, and political turbulence have started shaking that trust. Canada, on the other hand, has quietly built a fortress of stability. Its banking regulations are strong, its fiscal policy is disciplined, and its leadership is steady. Investors aren't just hedging their bets. They're redirecting massive flows of money north. This is more than theory. Let's look at the numbers. For decades, the U.S. could borrow money at rock-bottom interest rates because it was seen as completely reliable. That has changed. Today, it's actually cheaper for Canada to borrow internationally than it is for the United States. This is huge. It's a market signal that reliability is now more valuable than size. Every bridge, every road, every government project in the U.S. is suddenly more expensive because of this recalibration. Currency trends tell the same story. Normally, when the world hits turbulence, the safe bet is the U.S. dollar. But over the past 2 days, the flow hasn't spiked. Instead, money is moving into the Canadian dollar, which is being seen as a stable, hard currency. Stability is proving to be far more attractive than chaos. While Washington's headlines scream uncertainty, Canada's calm, measured approach is winning trust. And it's not just money. Silicon Valley, the heart of global innovation, is starting to move. Some of the biggest tech companies are opening major engineering hubs in Toronto, not just satellite offices. Why? Predictable policies, reliable visas, and a sense of certainty for their talent. The United States, with its unpredictable immigration rules, has become a risk. Global innovators are choosing stability over drama, and they're voting with their feet. Even the real estate market reflects this shift. Luxury properties in Miami and New York are softer, while Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal are seeing a surge in commercial and high-end investment. Investors are hedging against unpredictable government moves and seeking secure, reliable legal systems. The message is clear. Global capital is flowing where predictability rules, not where chaos dominates. Energy and resources show the same pattern. While the U.S. focuses on traditional energy strategies, Canada is quietly securing partnerships for critical minerals like lithium, cobalt, and graphite, essential for electric vehicles and renewable energy. Global partners are looking for stability and cooperation, and Canada is delivering exactly that. This isn't just economics, it's human psychology. The U.S. leadership has long assumed that sheer size and influence could enforce compliance. But leverage in today's interconnected world is about trust and reliability, not intimidation. Canada, smaller but disciplined, has turned that into influence. When trade tensions rise, it's not Canada that panics. It's U.S. industries dependent on cross-border trade. The message is simple. Predictability matters more than power. Canada's financial leadership has been silent, almost invisible, but incredibly effective. No rallies, no flashy announcements, no confrontational statements, just steady, careful actions. Phones are being answered, partnerships are being built, and long-term plans are being executed. Investors are noticing, and they are responding. Trillions are moving toward stability. For everyday people, this matters. If the world loses faith in the U.S. economy, costs rise, imports become more expensive, interest rates go up, and household budgets feel the impact. Meanwhile, Canada benefits, gaining strength in currency, purchasing power, and global influence. It's quietly becoming a beacon of stability, a safe harbor in a turbulent world. We are witnessing history in real time. The The unipolar moment, the era when the U.S. could act unilaterally without consequence, is ending. Global markets are rewarding discipline, competence, and predictability. And this is visible in currency flows, bond yields, talent movements, real estate trends, and resource deals. This is the new currency of influence. Looking ahead, there are a few scenarios. 1. Tensions escalate, and the U.S. doubles down, potentially creating economic strain. 2. Financial leaders may intervene, encouraging calm and strategic cooperation. 3. We could see a longer-term realignment, with Canada pivoting fully toward Europe and Asia, decoupling economically from the U.S. The key takeaway is that stability is now more valuable than size or power. This is more than numbers on a screen. It's strategy, psychology, and history colliding. For investors, families, and businesses, staying informed is essential. The financial map of North America is being redrawn. Canada isn't trying to replace the U.S. It's offering a reliable alternative in a world that suddenly values certainty more than anything else. What's happening is a masterclass in economic statecraft. Quiet competence is winning over loud chaos. Patience, foresight, and strategic action are redefining influence. Money is flowing, decisions are being made, and the landscape is shifting under our feet. So pay attention. The rules are changing. The center of gravity is moving. Canada has stepped forward with calm, steady leadership, while the U.S. navigates uncertainty. For anyone with money, a business, or a family to protect, understanding this shift isn't optional, it's essential. The era of size alone dictating influence is over. Competence, trust, and discipline are the currencies that matter now. We're witnessing a historic pivot. The global financial system is adjusting, and the new rules favor stability and reliability. The mouse has roared, the elephant is stunned, and the next chapter of global finance is being written right before our eyes.